Valhalla. Basically, I'm at the Birthrights main quest, but I'm just trying to clear out some of this map here. Some of this stuff I'm still too underpowered for, like this boss fight here, and then this mushroom fight, which was I was quite underpowered and underleveled for. So just gonna clear out this map and go up here and maybe do some campaign and clear this out and hopefully get to the main area after that. I'm going to start by trying to clear out this island here, see what this is all about. I'm going to get back on my ship. Where is my ship? There it is.
Välkommen efter, styrman.
Kind of a pain to turn these ships. They had a little bit of better maneuverability. See what's up with this island up here. So OCD when it comes to this fog of war that I just have to clear it all out. Maybe I should start on this side just to clear out some of this fog of war.
Hold on.
Close up the sail and go looting. Desert Chalet. Doesn't look like it's a desert.
Is anyone home?
This is not a natural quiet. It's as if a curse has befallen this place.
Harold is no lover of poetry. He desires only puffed up praise from their mead-soaked scalds. He can banish me from his house, but he will not silence saga of the King Harold the Unfair, one that will be sung long after the bone dust feeds the earth. But first we must hunt, here and I. At night, when our bellies are full, the poetry will flow like meat. Let's try to find this key to loot this bad boy. What is this?
Ymir was killed.
Here's a journal. Prayer. Wolves at the Cookie Mere have come for me. The lice-ridden curs got past my traps, and I hear them at the door. Not remember when I last ate, but the blood rage gives me strength, and soon I will drink theirs. I will take many of them down with ride to Valhalla on their howls. So where is freaking key? Maybe this quest over here has something to do with it, so let's check it out. Definitely not desert. What the heck? That's a little overkill. Many wolves in this desert. A boar? I'm gonna run past him. I don't need to do this. No ridden in an unsteady hand. The first gate leads to Truddenheim, where Thor thunders until Ragnarok. Second gate leads to Freya's Folvang. Folvang? For good men and women grown weary of battle. The third gate leads to Gladsheim, where the All-Father welcomes his blood drink. Oh, this is one of those mushrooms. I'm shrooming again. Observe the signs and pass through the gates in the right order. Okay. Could probably, Truddelheim, Folvang, and Gladsheim. How do I know which is which? Oh, it's probably the statues there. So Freya is a woman. So I'll look for a woman statue. Truddelheim. Thor. So probably the standard hammer. And Gladsheim is the All-Father. So I'm looking for Thor first. That looks like Freya. I'm assuming this is going to be the All-Father because there's no statue. There's Thor. So I'm going to Thor first. Okay. Then it was Freya, I think. Yeah, Freya. And the All-Father. Oh, here's the statue of the All-Father, I guess. I don't know why it's not by the actual gate itself. Oh, so that didn't work. So that one lights up, so I think that's the first one. By this order then. That was the wrong order. Oh, I completely missed these other gates. No wonder that the one doesn't have anyone by it. So Thor, Freya, All-Father. Where's the All-Father? Here's the All-Father. Or not.
One who wanders widely and has traveled far will learn the scope of mankind's nature and discover common sense.
Okay, so that was the right order. How the heck do I get the key for this bad boy? Oh, boar. Boar's too slow for me. Deserted Chalet key. Where the heck would I find this key? Around the area, I guess.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Over here. Oh, well, there it is. Crap, which direction was that?
It must be the pack that Ordney had quarreled with.
A wolf. Got the axe.
He went to face them.
Warner's journal career. Mir was out at night, but not to feed, defending us against the darkness as I slept, buried his remains in the moonlight while his pillars howled their dire death song. Intrigues of Harold's court are a fading memory. Ymir was a good dog and a loyal companion. I'm alone, but rage burns with a cold heat.
Ordnir,
Right.
your worst fears realized. But your death will not be in vain.
Okay.
Fate, torn to pieces by wolves.
Good.
None remain on this island. I should leave this place.
All right. Little sliver of freaking other wars pissing me off. Shoot along the coast. See what's what. How much it clears. To get to here. This in the water. Oh, it's a raid. And it is marked on the map. Do it. Oh, come on. Gotta be pointed toward the shore.
We'll pick up from there.
We raid for Valhalla. Get out of the fire. Oh. Help my raid buddy. Come here. Come here, Archer. Good, Archer. It's your turn. Push that backswing.
Let's get back to the ship.
After I get some loot, come on. The whole point of the raids. Loot as much as we can. Alright, time to go. Like it's going to be an underwater treasure. Hope I don't freeze my ass off. Oh! Got the command for leave command.
Twice if I stay here.
Gonna have to bust my way in? Yep. You can get.
Let the sail out.
know what's up in there. Another raid?
A sacrifice!
Shoot already. So I can block and kill you.
Take with me! Almost there!
I love that ability. Just throw a bunch of axes.
Remember Frankie's double thrust? Not stayed our welcome.
Survey from Skaldic Scout. Wary eyes, watching empty water. A lone raven ship sails past. Odin's wolves sharpen iron teeth, preparing to feast on carrion birds. Okay. Wow, these guys freaking traveled far. Lord. Can't even take out a silly archer here? Oh, it's done. Yeah, it's on the inside. We'll find a way in.
The other side must be barred.
Yeah, no kidding. The heck do I get in here? Manacapizgrep. Wow. Yeah, how to pronounce half of these names. Gotta be. Oops, bustable. Oh, it is bustable. Right, on to the next. Oh, we got something over here. Might sail up that way. Oh, this is part of the story. That's why there's no fog of war complete. Let me sail up that way. That waypoint too. Maybe that'll clear a lot of that fog.
Hey! Run up the sail!
I swore I saw something there. Oh, missed a treasure. Gotta get it.
Green sail!
An underwater one.
This water, deadly goat.
What we got? Make me rich. Oh, it's an easy one. Leather and some iron ore. Not the greatest loot.
More sail!
Raid this beast here. I do like the raiding aspect of this game. It's pretty sweet. Look like I can raid here. Alright, just get out and get the chest then. Oh, this is where the main campaign was. Oh, that was the planning for the main campaign. Got it. How the heck do you get up here? Yeah, it's gotta be The heck? Don't even know how to do that. Doesn't look accessible from this side. Be up in here. Oh man. The bird should know.
Stretch your wings, Sudan.
Okay, so maybe it is from here. Need to climb up. Looks like there's a lot of treasure. Get potentially. Concentrate on this first one. Already took a look in here during the campaign. Let's go up this trail. Become Iva the Mountaineer. I've already got the beard for it. Where those birds look like penguins that fly. I think it's inside the mountain. Fantastic.
What do you see, Sunan?
I do grab the chest first, probably.
They will attack on sight.
Completely missed that guy.
Got your corpse.
Oh, could have been bad. Am I facing the wrong direction? Ooh, you did. Wall looks suspicious. There those oil barrels I could blow up? Look like it. We're at 8 meters down. Really get this. We go down again? Get the waypoint here.
Hey! Be straight!
Watch for my lead. Bolting. Shoot there.
Go Roach. Take me home. I'll leave my horse, so I think I'll try to go the long way. I can take him up there. The old words from Ragnvald, the wandering skald. The old gods are dead, our gods will die too. After the last death song is sung, Ymir's bones still reach to the sky. I mean, the mountain still reaches to the sky? Like he's getting tired. Much treasure on this mountain. Quite a view. Save before I try to jump off this thing. Because in Valhalla, hope it's deep enough. And it is. Valhalla, you can kill yourself by jumping. I don't think that was the case in any previous Assassin's Creed. Not quite. I don't quite remember actually. Too cold. I want you to open up of the map. Oh, the whole thing. Whole area. Probably grab this way at the top. Don't want to have to come back for it. On. Jump it. It won't hurt you too much. There's my waypoint, hiding behind the campaign map. Yeah, boy. Got this, Roach.
power to offer this sacrifice. Give me the strength to give to you.
Do I throw boxes off the corner here? Give it again. I'll run all the way back in case I fuck it up, which is highly probable.
What is all this?
My life, the fruit of my work, all gathered here. And now, I lack the strength to throw it off this cliff.
Help you,
You
buddy.
carried everything up here, only to throw it all down.
The horse did most of it. It is the only way I can send my belongings into the next world. My children will not bury it with me. They say they do not want it, but I know they will sell it all once my light burns out. Will you lend me your strength? Throw everything over the cliff. The farther you throw, the better their chance of reaching the next world.
Is that how it works?
Oh, gotta aim high, I guess.
Why is everything packed in straw?
I did not want anything to break.
But Vikings buried everything with their dead as a sign of respect and afterlife or something. I'm not quite.
That contains a bow given to me by Halfdan the Black, after I put an arrow under King Sigtyd's left arm.
That sounds like quite the shot.
That contains a drinking horn I received from King Halfdan for capturing his bride, Ragnhild.
Huh.
Is this one, buddy? Oh, no dialogue for that one. Not be important.
That contains a silver harpoon head I received from King Harold, for pulling Halfdan's frozen body out of the ice.
They are a generous family.
May the gods grant you luck for your efforts.
I hope it is good luck.
Thank you for your help. You did not have to do this.
Kind and courageous people live the best lives. But it can be a difficult path to keep.
I have tried to live well. It is enough that the gods know that, even if the name Harek Gand is forgotten in Midgard.
So, what will you do now that this task is done?
Done? That was to announce my arrival. Now I leave this world. Enjoy your life. To Asgard!
What? Wait!
Thank you!
Thor's hammer. That was a shock.
Again, I thought Vikings preferred to die in battle, and they wouldn't get to Valhalla if they didn't die in battle. So a lot of these quests don't quite make sense to me. Hidden little cave with the treasure. Oh, snap. Dang. Why do bears always come in packs of two? And I'm dodging here, peeps. I don't even want to fight these guys. Horse. These horse. Go this way. Ooh. Other chest here. Do that first. By axing.
You'll only die tired, thieving!
Wow. Didn't go as planned. This part isn't for the main quest because I do too many side quests before I do the main quest. Times
I should
that.
not be seen in this area.
Leave, would you?
I don't want to fight these guys. I want to assassinate them.
Get out of here! Go! Already dead! Your time's up!
Ooh. With a sweet finisher. Almost complete with the wealth of this area, so let's find this last one. Go down. Oh, now it's telling me up? What the hell? Make up your mind. I was in the right place all along. Now it tells me down. What the heck?
Survey the area, Sudan.
There are those caves, I guess. I did not mean to do that. Get on the tree. Looks like the right way.
we here?
Let the sail out! Hearken well. Oh, things meet I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave man slain Valkyrier way. Reward for strain to Valhalla pay. Then horns resound the mighty call. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share of blood-red surge, the warrior shield. Ravens scan the battlefield. Ravens scan the battlefield. The beaten blaze of trail of red, clothing gaze upon the dead, and horns resounds the mighty horn.
Beach the shit and get me some treasure. Part of the main quest had a huge battle here. This has got, oops, this has got to be breakable right here. Maybe by arrow. Yep. Stop! Just let me go down. Oh my gosh. What is this one? Finalize this real quick. Blast in the area, might as well, and then go to main quest here. don't know why I left this one here. Oh, I remember this one. It was inside the keep. Didn't figure out how to get inside the building. Now I know I can bust
Say back.
Split your
Boss!
skull!
the...
Skewer the rat in for the kill.
Yeah, right here.
Leave them where they say.
Do not hide a horde in just one house. Remember last summer, Hordafylke settled any losses with blood. Going out this way.
Come die well!
Wow, only one mystery left. I don't know. Is this the mystery? Yes, it is the mystery. Okay. Oh, I'm in battle. Can't fast travel yet.
Your clan is a foul stench.
We are strong, Ernie.
Yes, strong with stink.
He wants up with this quest here. Yeah. Oh, it's one of those. Face down paper. Come on. Get it. Get it. Another tattoo. this guy at? Actual ability, I think. Underneath. Where are the pigs? See, that's where this key is. Ah, there it is. Digging through the shit. Literally. My way, pig. Drop down. Drop down. Thank you. Sweet. Hold R2 to mark sighted enemy east to let fly a deadly volley of it. Multiple arrows. Gives you a little preview. Sweet. Do this campaign while I'm here.
Step closer, Sealface, and say that again!
That's your only strength. Your stench.
I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue, Background.
Swill with the best.
These people that I hear talking.
Bestu kveðjur.
Heyrðir þú Egilsson? Hann var svo drukkinn á.
Right on top of them.
Gott að sjá þig. Ef ekki
Æ.
aldrei annar fiskmann.
Þarnast meira svefnlaukakorn á einn nóttafrýst sem er að segja að vilja færa hóf því að
Flýteir!
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
Here's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one and see that he warms himself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess? All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
Come on, I need a challenge!
A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
Ramman mun hleypa draga, segi ég. Þá fjandinn stregur upp. Mun það vera allt sem að gera.
A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise.
Wise words. The axe-wielding
And in case I wasn't
maniac
clear,
coming.
you
Yeah.
will need to put up your hood for the trick to work. Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
Well, that didn't work out too well.
Leaving so soon.
That was really stupid of me.
He's going to kill.
Keep focused.
Double slap. Okay, hood back up.
Eivor,
You Arka shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that?
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shat into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The All Thing will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Tekist mér aldrei að Bjarni við eigi hafa nokkuð stað.
I use the front door, but that works too. Where's the, okay.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Yuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Background, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
To me to kill. Well, I kind of want to kill him. If I don't kill him, he's going to come back to haunt me.
I would send him to hell as I did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him. What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
My fate is tied to my brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
Harald's colors. He is already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods is spraying like a horny buck.
Harold may be young, but he's clever. Do not Harold may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
The quest here, the longhouse, or
I have not had the wind all day.
here?
I must turn this around.
It's Eivor. Open the door.
Come in.
Oh, guy walking through walls.
We'll alert Harald's men.
Where will we live? The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Or they would...
Discussion of raiding England. I like it.
Two days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven Clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages. I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
If you object, I understand.
Free.
Let your father keep
And
Kjotve's
keep it.
riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops. How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Now I want to clear this before that sail. Clear it out. With the treasures in the longhouse. I don't think I can climb right here. Climb where there's not the angled logs. You go on the roof or something to get all these. I can bash my way in. It won't break. Well, where the hell can I get in? So oh, if there's only two in this whole area. There's an opening up there. Have a chest over here. I do like the backwards flip. I gotta get on one of these banners. Ay, ay, ay.
What's all this?
Get up to this peak. Roach, giddy up. Why are you so freaking slow? I should probably get this one first. On the side, though. I think I should. Alright, peek. Down! Down! What the heck? Horse? Thank you. Can't take horse young. Get the heck up. Be hard to keep a bonfire lit up here. All this wood. Scribbled words from Ragbald, this wandering skald. Yes, you hear the only time. The other great giants before? If there were, did they give birth to a world like our own? Other realms with other men, other gods? Ouch. Is it? Where is it? Find me. Completely walked past it. Oh. Like underneath thing. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Get past anything with Ivar. Grab some ore. This looks like there's a quest and a treasure there. You're not available. What the heck? Well, how the heck do I get there then? Gotta go around the whole other side or what? Bull crap. Literally, like, right there. Why can't... Coach. See what happens when I run. I'm gonna desync. Oh crap. When did it last save? Too bad. Seriously, save all the way back here. Okay, good. It saved this. But for some reason, I'm all the way back at the main quest. I'm gonna do up in here. Gonna clear out the water. Fog of War. Hope this doesn't use arrows.
To the Swan Road!
Figure out how to turn faster is use your camera angle. Kind of weird. Not very intuitive. I don't think, at least. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out to and just sail around the world. Wish you could make the ship go faster. Sprint the ship. Oh, that whale, that was cool. Breaching whale. Also wish, I kind of miss the Odyssey battles, you know, with the ships. Upgrade your ship. You had like boss ships, which was sweet. There's the wall. Turn, turn. I want to keep the wall in visual range. Sail around. I could turn up here. It's the starting area, starting island. Nice. Just save it in case. Go off the map again. Need to pick up anything over here? I could always do that later. I'm gonna get the edges. at? I wonder if those can actually hit the ship. Probably not. Why isn't it letting me go up in here? Little bank left here, and I can follow it. Yeah, I should probably stop and get that if it goes by. Can't get to it. Backwards, dudes. All right.
Sail out!
Well, I can't get to anything over here. That's freaking disappointing. All right, so let's clear this fog and call it good. Move forward with the main quest to England. That area must be other main quests later. I don't know. It'll open up, I'm sure.
Och nu, Raun och Riff!
Definitely can't do this freaking mushroom thing.
Run up the sail!
My ass handed to me again. go around this island. So many whales breaching. I actually saw a whale do that in real life. It would actually be amazing. Kind of boring, but my OCD won't allow me to finish any game without at least getting the fog of war from the main area, if not all the edges as well. Have snuck a peek at the main map, which is England, so that should be easy to clear all the edges. Just sail around England, you know, in the water. So probably a lot easier than Odyssey. It was quite the huge map. A little bit there that I missed, and a little bit there. And a little bit there. Oh my gosh. Can't have that. Obsessed. For peace and go around. They got it. Cool sunset over the hills. God rays, and then the shadow against the mast. That's cool. Oh, and then I got missed quite a bit. When there's this piece, jeez. Oh, and I got, oh my lord. All right, so let's dock over here. Get this piece out of the way. Oh, and then there's something on this. Not been zoomed in enough to see all the treasures. What else am I missing? Good there. Alright, so it looks like can't get to any of these for some reason. So it looks like I can pick these up. Get the far one first. I tell you to put down the sail, Vikings. What kind of sailors are you? Alright, now you can put it down. My way. Try not to get in a fight with the wolves. I guess I don't really care. One way or the other. But I'd rather not take the time to do it. Oh, it's one of these. You gotta blow it up. Oh, snap. Guy does not look fun. I'm gonna be a little bit more sneaky. Jeez. Maybe I can get my guys to shoot some arrows at him. How much damage he does. Oh, I can hardly hit him. Oh, that hurts. Sneaky, sneaky, grab a fire barrel. Place it down. Blow it up. Grab some of these berries. Damn, that wolf hit hard. Can I move this? All right, back to the boat.
Run up the sail! Bring the sail in!
There's water. Deadly cold.
Get under this ice somehow.
Too cold.
Do I get under the ice? I like. Oh yeah.
I'll turn to ice if I stay here.
Luckily, ice water doesn't hurt my health too much.
Let the sail out!
Alright, now where to? Gotta get this thing. Gonna swing around to the other side of that. Letter from a foreman. The last of the thralls have abandoned me. I told you to leave me some warriors. They've grown much stronger mining out here, even as we feed them less and less. I think they want to Torgeton. I will go remind them of their duty. I mean, Torgeton means leave, abandon. Can I upgrade? Upgrade.
My blood freezes.
Endelig er jeg Geralt!
Sail out!
What are you doing?
Oh, cool, seals.
Go, my eyes.
Do some exploring, Roach. Get this done. Go to England already. Watch out for these bears. They're going quiet. Too late. Oh, I got paw smacked. Ooh. I didn't do as much damage as with the wolf. It's a cool, like, animal finisher. I guess they're different depending on if it's human or animal. Last one. An Assassin's Creed 3 that had a lot of open nature. It was actually the first one that wasn't like a giant city. Kind of miss the giant cities. Rome in particular. Alright, that should do it. Get back to the main.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. The act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let us take to
Ready.
the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harald's many kingdoms.
No. I will not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
The time for tears is over, you weeping.
Do I get to row? Oh, I get to row. I'm no longer in
Ration your
command.
strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Ragi, sing a song to lift our hoof.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Oh, finally we get real world stuff, not the Animus stuff. I wonder how much real world stuff was a part of this game. They kept minusculing it more and more as the games went on. Minusculing it. I don't even know if that's a word. Some good graphics there. Is she drinking or just staring? Oh, that's the spear in Odyssey, the trident. Even though it's not really a trident.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Searca told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Searca went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
A dead body. Maybe this is England?
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Maybe it's even America, who knows? Take a quick look at area here. Can't do a search. Climb a little bit. Oh, not this tall.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting.
Concord. America? Alright, not much of an area. Check out what's inside the log cabin.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Did you get my tea?
Some quality stuff here.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out.
Police's
The generator
accent.
was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Well, let's take a look around before I do that.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America.
Yeah, it is North America.
Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
Wonder if there's anything fishy going on there.
Sean has been busy.
Strange message. An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. Got lucky this time. So what is it? Cryptic sound file, voice unknown with a signal beneath it? Signal was a code, led us to precise spot here in New England. We dug and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite. A Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here? Why?
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
I don't have COVID, no. And I'm well isolated. It's just the three of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. Sure, I'll sleep soundly. Disappearing for a while. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones, not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number. I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to your parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I can't answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. All he ever talks about. How his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. Man doesn't understand the first thing about you do. What you do, or did, and he's still proud. Will not be the one to disappoint. Is it COVID? That why you've been cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know you are safe. Give the short email I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now. Time is limited. Still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research. It was, but not for... asshole? The truth is, I haven't worked for them in a few years. It's a long story and won't bother you in the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email. But they've shown me things, given me opportunities, opened my eyes to a broader view. Not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last. Bad. More than once, and I needed to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is. But I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on my keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have. They're going to see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. You guys will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll just be like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and I'm doing fine. This episode. You have the gift and a curse, gift of old blood, curse of not understanding it. Can't help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must make responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, miss your chance. What the fuck is this? Your favorite baseball team happened to be the Atlanta Eagles? L. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. Have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team has made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy, left traces of their activity on everything. Digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen to us. My colleagues tell me that the initial meeting went well. They're impressed, a little weary about the influence of their new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I'm curious to know more about this. Air of memory. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of reading. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you are not interested or break any of our protocols, it will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick, getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. Now we have credible reports of a new deadly virus sweeping through Asia. You can feel like we're living through a Yitzian nightmare? Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world in many ways we are. But there is hope for it. There is a cure. Us. The past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message. A very promising message. It may help us reverse the dire course we're on. If you want to be a part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. I'm ready. Good. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately, they operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 4000 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain, so I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or loss of faith? Not sure. We do know that it was several hundred years before the hidden ones returned to the island. Maybe Basim and Hytham are the first half century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicester, London, Westchester, York, Essex, Gloucestershire. I'm completely not pronouncing these right. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Animus anomalies. Bex noted these about 10 embedded in the simulation. Their dense clusters of data may screw with your ability to navigate Ivor's memory. Approach with caution. You know what they'll do if they get too close. They may be harmless, they may induce occipital shock or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. Pieces of Eden. We don't know any Isu artifacts that should be looking for you specifically. They're out there. And this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often. So to keep your eyes peeled, especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be in it? Session report S. Hastings. Animus Session Report, November 3, 2014. Preface: the transformation of the Order of Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We have operated with the assumption that Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. The little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record with some exceptions. It's commonly understood that the origins of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 E, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one, in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. In this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this old age mystery. Fortunately, what he discovered was of little use to our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal lines into the past, focusing on 9th, 10th, 11th century in search of assassins or Templar in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiar of his biography. Ulriker Thorvaldsson, early 9th century Jute who sailed north from the modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Alkirker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Alkirker was defeated in battle and thralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Alkirker map is unknown. The existence of Thor's hammer, precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Alkirker ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough, modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings obtained no useful genetic memory data regarding a Norman invasion of England in 1066 not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather, quote, give Nazi a proper blocking.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. Stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye, or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure
Connor
that'll
was
change.
Assassin's Creed 3, I
And
think.
yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors.
That's Assassin's Creed
maybe they
4,
were
Black
pirates.
Flag.
I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy... God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Minutes at the side. I want you to see these. Last week I reviewed the logs from the time with Bayonek. Alright. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna save it. I'll pick up here tomorrow. But at least we got to England. We'll see you guys tomorrow.